Hello everyone, I'm Cindy, glad to see you again. In previous video, we talked about what prostate orgasm is. In simple terms, prostate orgasm is a collection of sensory nerves around the anus and prostate that are activated and overlapped in a state of full sexual arousal. It's very intense, involving many tissues, with a wide range of radiation, and it's a wonderful pleasure experience that many guys seek after. However, due to the abundance of misleading information online, many guys have developed incorrect understandings or used wrong tools and methods. Despite various attempts and explorations, they still can't achieve the prostate orgasm. In this video, we'll discuss how to easily reach the prostate orgasm. However, due to the abundance of misleading information online, many guys have developed incorrect understandings or used wrong tools and methods. Despite various attempts and explorations, they still can't achieve the prostate orgasm. In this video, we'll discuss how to easily reach the prostate orgasm. To effectively trigger the prostate orgasm and fully enjoy this wonderful pleasure experience, it's best to first understand the basic principles behind it and the areas involved in its generation. Then you should use the correct tools and apply the right methods. A small detail done wrong, and you might miss out on the whole experience. The core gland for the prostate orgasm is the prostate. Around it, including the areas around the anus, perianal skin, front of the anus, and perineal area, there are abundant pleasure nerve endings. Therefore, the corresponding pleasures for the prostate orgasm come from these areas, with the pleasure around the inner and outer anus being the strongest and the primary orgasm source. During the prostate orgasm process, the prostate is mainly involved in the prostatic fluid discharge during the orgasm plateau phase and the ejection of prostatic fluid during the ejaculation phase. However, it is not the primary source of pleasure, because the pleasure nerve endings are not located here. Therefore, for the prostate orgasm, it cannot be simply understood literally as a pleasure generated by the prostate. Just like we can't interpret prostaglandin literally, prostaglandin is not secreted by the prostate, but primarily by the seminal vesicles. Moreover, many tissues in the human body can produce prostaglandin, and they are also abundant in the female body. So what do you need to achieve the prostate orgasm? How can you truly reach the prostate orgasm? To achieve the prostate orgasm, 3 necessary and sufficient conditions must be met. You need to reach and maintain a high level of sexual excitement without interruption. Without this state of sexual arousal, it's impossible to experience the prostate orgasm. 2. You need to use appropriate tools and methods to stimulate the area around the inner and outer anus, approximately 1 inch deep. Going too deep is not meaningful. Sliding should be the primary method, with vibration as a secondary option. Using the wrong tool or method will not yield the desired results. There must be sufficient and continuous stimulation over a period of 10 to 30 minutes or more, in a state of full sexual excitement and with a strong pleasure, to achieve the necessary height and intensity of orgasm. All 3 of these conditions are necessary and none can be omitted. By meeting all of these conditions, you can gradually trigger the prostate orgasm. The triggering of the prostate orgasm is a gradual process, not something that suddenly happens. It requires patience and accumulation. It starts with the sexual excitement, penis erecting, and pleasure sensations beginning to build around the penis and anus. With continued stimulation, the intensity of the pleasures around the anus and prostate gradually increases until it reaches a certain height and time, entering the prostate orgasm. This is an intense, sustained, widespread, radiate your whole body, wave after wave, incredibly enjoyable pleasure sensation. This process shouldn't be rushed, it needs to be built up gradually. Once in the prostate orgasm state, if controlled properly, this state can last for a very long time, up to 3 hours or more. The prostate orgasm is not an instant, it's a process. The prostate orgasm state doesn't suddenly appear. It's a state reached when the pleasure accumulates to a certain level. It takes a bit of time. So how do you know if you've reached the prostate orgasm state? What is the prostate orgasm state like? Let's summarize the characteristics of the prostate orgasm state, distilled from the experiences shared by many calm fly male masturbator users. You can compare it to see if you've reached the prostate orgasm. Extremely intense, full, controllable, and sustained. Multiple sensations overlapping, widespread pleasure sensation radiating throughout the body, an intense desire for this state to continue, a strong comfortable feeling and psychological satisfaction, involuntary moans or even shouts, involuntary body shaking or bending. With waves of orgasm following each stimulation, sensitive muscle and penis tightening and swelling, continuously cycling and repeating. This state is relatively easy to control and can last for several tens of minutes or even hours. In the final ejaculating stage, at the peak of pleasure nerves activity, all stimulated areas fire at full throttle. reaching maximum ejaculating intensity and the highest pleasure satisfaction. At this point, all muscles in your body tighten, and your body trembles involuntarily, with the pleasure radiating throughout your entire body. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Indeed, the prostate orgasm is truly enjoyable. If you want to experience this kind of pleasure, then hurry and get a set of Calm Fly. Calm Fly offers 3 product series: the flying series for use while standing, the wearable series for use while walking, and the fully automatic series for use while lying down. You can choose flexibly according to your preferences. These innovative products, which have obtained international patents, not only allow you to easily experience the prostate orgasm, but also simultaneously stimulate and combine multiple pleasures, including the prostate orgasm, penile orgasm, anal orgasm, perineum pleasure, and more. This blended orgasm brings an even more exhilarating experience, allowing you to experience an unprecedented level of male pleasure. An unparalleled blended orgasm, worth every man having. This concludes the content of this video. If you like it, don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. In the next episode we have more exciting content to share with you. Goodbye.